Hello, my name is Yosef Yovel, and I live in London, Kentucky. When I first came to University of the Cumberlands, I was unsure of what I wanted to major in. I knew that I wanted a college degree and wanted to be educated because I looked up to my parents, who are quite well educated and intelligent individuals. But I didn't feel that I needed a degree to live a fulfilling and abundant lifestyle. Um, After I was saved, I decided that a missions and ministry degree would provide me with theological knowledge that I could use in all of my pursuits and interactions with others. I hope that the information that I learn through earning this degree will help me to be more successful in what matters most, which is the kingdom work. And I hope that it can help me to integrate the kingdom work into all of my fleshly pursuits. I chose to major in coaching because I used to be quite obese at 327 pounds. I got fit and eventually became a college swimmer for a short time, and I hope to one day support an athletic environment where all of the participants can have the opportunity to be nurtured and be their best selves and grow. A fun fact about me is one of my main hobbies is woodworking. I love woodworking, making furniture, construction, framing houses. Um, I do a lot of more fine furniture, small things, bookshelves, things like that, and I really enjoy it. And it's a good way that I like to spend time with the Lord as well. How should Christians read and apply Joshua through Esther? We should read Joshua through Esther in historical context. We have to first understand the story, and the plot, like a movie. What is happening? What is the culture? Why do they follow these rules? What do they believe at this time? And once we read it within its context, we can then interpret what we're reading using New Testament theology, which prevents us from sacrilegious appropriation. Reading these historical books in their context while interpreting them with what we know to be true from the New Testament helps us to better understand what moral themes are being presented. What are the moral narratives? What are the principles that God wants us to uphold and that God Himself upholds? What is righteous? We can then apply these moral themes to our lives as Christians. They will shape our personal lifestyles. These moral themes can be applied in our own lifestyles. We can share them with others, and we can use them for judgment. Because as Christians, we should try to judge everything that we can in a righteous light. Decisions, interactions with others, our problems, and of course, what we know about God and the kingdom. Understanding the historical narrative as a moral one also deepens our understanding of grace. Because when you read it in its historical narrative, you see how important grace is and how much that Christ shows up. And then when you apply those moral standards to our modern context, you can still see the importance and significance of grace and how it saves us as a people. This brings us closer to Christ, which, of course, is the ultimate goal of the kingdom work. Thank you, and have a great day.